Okay guys, hopefully this one works right. I don't know if it's lagging. It may show me somebody's here in a minute, so hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I deleted those other streams. I think the reason it wasn't working for them is 2 links came up because I had paused the stream and restarted it, and I think the other people were watching on the old stream. I'm here. Alright. So, what's up guys? I'm kind of waiting for these people to pass by. So anyways, I said on that last video for every 500 likes that it got, I'd, you know, have a surprise for you guys. And I've been kind of busy. It took me a second to put the surprise out there. It's in the comments on that video. For every 500 likes that video gets, I'm going to give away a t-shirt from my website. And you can pick the size, the style, the color, you know, whatever you want, you know, and I'll order it and have it mailed to you. I guess the contest entry rules are in a comment on that last full urban exploration video that I put up. If you drop down the the comments, anyways, the top comment, I tagged it, I pinned it, so it should stay on top. But part of the reason I did that, you know, put a surprise up, is I'm trying to get this video to spread. Quite a ways back, I had a video that took off, and you know, I actually made some ad revenue. Most of my videos, if they get like 1,000 views, I make like $1, you know. So it's not a whole lot, but I had one video that actually provided some revenue, and I got the new camera and the stabilizer with it. The last full exploration video on the channel, if you go to uploads, it has the picture of me standing with the x-ray machine and the magazines and the whatever in it. So that's the video. But read the rules. What I'm asking you to do, and you may have done it already, is like the video, comment on the video, hell, even comment a second time, you know, just say something about the video. Yeah, sorry Julie, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe watch the video once it uploads. So, excuse me, that was crazy. I've been sneezing all day. There's something in there. Anyways, hell, share the video too. You know, if you don't feel comfortable sharing that particular video on your Facebook page, that's the one I want shared though. So, you know, maybe share it on Pinterest, you know, Tumblr, you know, share it wherever you can. Share it through an email it to a friend, text message it to a friend. The reason I'm asking you to do that stuff is because, yeah, Julia, you need to follow another link. That's the problem, I think. So anyways, I think you're on an old link maybe. Anyways, whenever you guys do that stuff, when you like a video and you comment on it, it shows YouTube that there's activity on the video. And the more activity a video has, the higher it kind of ranks it, and it suggests it to viewers that are watching other popular videos. So this last video, it's up to 30-something thousand views in 3 days, because there was a lot of people liking it and commenting on it, and it got suggested on some other large videos. So it just helps me out a little bit, you know what I mean? The reason I ask for it is not because I'm interested in, you know, a popularity contest. I appreciate it, Ellicott City. Yeah, other people are watching this, I'm sure. So I don't know what the problem is, but anyways, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. But like I say, you know, the reason I'm asking you guys to like and comment and share the videos is so that the videos will spread more, which will help them get more views, which will make a little more ad revenue, which will add to the budget for me and Andrew, you know, to take trips and film and continue to make videos for you guys. Because like I said, the advertising, I'll give you an example. Last year, if I got 20,000 views on a video, I got $100 in ad revenue, and I would spend that on the channel. Now if I get 20,000 views, I get like $10 or something, or 12. It's crazy. You know, what happened was there was a bunch of advertisers that stopped advertising on YouTube, and, you know, the bid per view or whatever went down. So I'm only going to talk about that, you know, a little bit, but it's really hurt the budget for channels. You know, some guys make a living off this. I don't. I really don't make any money and put it in my pocket. I just use whatever I get. Mainly, Patreon supporters are what's keeping this going right now. You know, the several Patreon supporters I have, I save that money and use it for, you know, gas. And I still have a ton of videos on the computer, some cool stuff to put out from Gary, Indiana. That's where the hospital and some other stuff came from, but I still probably have, you know, 5 or 6 videos that we shot while we were there. And, you know, I really just can't afford to spend that money to go places out of my pocket. So, like I said, Patreon supporters and revenue. So, anyways, blah, blah, blah. But the reason that I'm just announcing the surprise is I've been in the hospital with my wife all day, and I've been working out the last couple days in the heat. It's been like 110 heat index here. You know, we're hitting over 100, high humidity. So I've just been really tired. And, you know, on top of that, you know, like I said, I've been in the hospital since like 6 a.m. with my wife, sitting with her. No, that's okay, you know, and she might get out on Friday. So, in the meantime, I've got some videos up. I'm not sure how much I'll actually be able to go out and explore this week, but I've got a ton of stuff, like I say, on my computer that I just need to edit and produce and put a video up. So, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. She maybe has about a 6-week recovery time, but she'll be home from the hospital probably Friday, and but I'll be able to edit videos and you know, put those up. You just may not absolutely get one on Friday like you guys are used to seeing from me. It may be Saturday or Sunday, or it might be Friday. I just got to see how things go, and I've got to work all day out in the heat on Friday again. So I'll get to it as soon as I can. It's important to me. I treat this channel like a job. Thanks, Leo. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. You know, if you guys want to say some prayers too, I've got a friend whose cousin just died. You know, I know you don't know him, but you know, if you're the praying type, say a prayer for him and his family. You know, so anyways, you know, life happens, man. So I appreciate all your support and everybody watching and all the likes on this video. I see there's 16, pretty much everybody hit that like button for this. That just, you know, you guys hitting the like button. Yep, sure are, Kathy, you're right. It shows it to more viewers on my channel, so hopefully more people see it. I've been kind of running into a problem that I don't understand. You know, I've had 8,000 subs, and every video I put up is getting like 1,000 views, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, why is that I have 8,000 subs and only 1,000 people watching. When I had less subs, more of the people I had watched. And I think YouTube, if you look it up, you guys, you know, may not care because you just watch, but they keep changing stuff constantly. YouTube's constantly changing algorithms, and so it's hard to keep up with what you need to do to get people watching your stuff. And I think they've made some changes that put me at a disadvantage. Not only the ad revenue being cut, you know, down by like 500% or something. You know, if my videos were getting this many views last year when I was smaller, I would have you know, 5 times the budget basically, and I'd be able to, you know, take a lot more trips and show you guys a lot more stuff. So, but you know, I do pretty well with, you know, the budget that's there. You know, you know, spend out of pocket some too on gas and wear and tear on the car, but you know, I've got bills to pay, so I try to be responsible. And yeah, sure, you know, and on the videos too. But like I said, my main videos, the exploring videos, I mean, you know, comment on them, share them anywhere you feel comfortable sharing them, like them, comment, all that activity helps boost the video, and I appreciate it. And you know, what I'll do for you is keep making videos, you know, and the more I grow and the more views I get, the more I can spend making those videos, which means traveling wider and farther. You know, if I had a video, another one, you know, get up there like that one did, you know, I'm trying to really hard to make this video that's going right now take off, because if it gets really big, you know, I've got a couple ideas. One includes me and Andrew coming up with, you know, 5, 6 different cities or places with ideas for yeah, it's shit, it's like 8 something, maybe 8 p.m. I don't know, 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. I didn't look at a clock, I'm sorry. But so anyways, yeah, I'm an hour behind you, right? You're right. So it's 8:28. I didn't see North Carolina. I'm sorry. I didn't look at that. So anyways, you know, if I get another video that takes off, what I'm thinking about doing is picking some places, some cities, some trips, and putting up a survey for you guys, so you guys can pick where me and Andrew go. You know, out of the places that I make a list of that would be affordable within our, you know, budget that we're working with. You know, so like I said, I've been working really hard. Yeah, that would be fun. You know, some of the people that support me really like the historical videos, and I'll put some more up. I've got some more of those planned where there's a lot of history on the house. If you notice, some of the videos, you know, are taking a little bit more of an entertainment type slant to them. I'm just trying to do what people like and what gets views. You know, the documentary type ones I love too, but those don't seem to take off. But I'll make them every time it calls for it, you know what I mean? Like I did a top of the tower video in the past 3 of them where I kind of gave the history and old pictures and information. You know, the Samuel Clemens house I did. By the way, Mark Twain uncle's house, Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens uncle's house that's in St. Louis, an old mansion. I did a video on it. The video's okay. Yeah, Centralia, that's cool. We'll just have to see what the budget is, man. If I can, you know, like I said, share that video away, because the more that last video, it's at 30,000 views or something like that, the more it gets shared, the more it's going to take off and be suggested by YouTube. The more that happens, the more potential ad revenue I could make. Yeah, there's some videos that kind of include some paranormal things, but I just happen to catch them, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily go looking for it. It's just weird, you know, EVP type stuff gets picked up on the, you know, on the recorder. People see shadows that look like things. There's several videos that have that in the comments where people pick out times. There's actually 4 or 5 of them that I can think of where people saw stuff in the video, but I don't actually go like, yeah, the school with the door shut. If you look through, there's videos that say like waiting for death, and in one of those videos somebody comments there's like something in the window at a certain time, and in the comments they give the timestamp where something's moving in the window. Also, abandoned house, shocking find. Yeah, the Clemens house burned down yesterday. By the way, y'all, I'm not going to let him be invisible like he wants to. Invisible Designs is Andrew. So, yeah, no mystery machine, man. I'm sorry, bro. like I told everybody else, I've been in the hospital all day with my wife. She had surgery, and I just got home, and so, man, I want to go out though. Me and Andrew, man, I love going out and exploring with that dude. That's like my favorite thing to do, and I'm glad I met Andrew, man. He's a cool ass dude, and a cool friend to have, you know. I couldn't have thought I'd find anybody better to explore with, for real. Anyways, he's Focus Grim on Instagram. I always like to shout him out. If you haven't been there to look at his pictures yet, they're fantastic. Dude's way underrated in the Urbex community. F-O-K-U-S Grim, G-R-I-M, Focus Grim. Yeah, thanks, Wolf, man. I always love Wolf's comments too. I got to shout him out. Yeah, Andrew's really good. He's on Focus Grim, ND Photography, ND.photography, and 30 grain spelled out. His links are in the description of every video too. If you drop it down, you'll see all three of him links. Damn, you broke the stream. I don't see that. Yeah, abandoned asylums. Man. So anyways, that's my idea, man. Just trying to encourage people to like and share the videos on different platforms, because every time that happens and somebody clicks on it, YouTube ranks my video higher. I get more views. If I get more views, I could potentially have a larger budget and take a trip. And like I said, one of my ideas is to make a list of places that me and Andrew find that would be affordable. And awesome. Appreciate it, man. That's cool. Yeah, so I mean, share away, help promote, because if the budget gets bigger, we're just going to make more, you know, and better videos. Hey Chiquita, what I need you to do, hun, is thanks, Susan. Chiquita, go to my Facebook page, for real. Tattoo Tony Alton. Tattoo Tony Alton. No spaces, and send me a private message with the places you want me to check out, and I'll go by them and check them out for real and make a video if I can. And it's not because I just want you to do it there, because in all the comments on the videos, I lose them and, you know, can't find them, and I can't remember what people tell me. I suffer from CRS. It's can't remember shit is what I suffer from. It's a sad disease. I need to get surgery in my brain for can't remember shit. So yeah, if anybody has any suggestions for me or anything like that, go to the Facebook page and send me a private message, and I may get it. So if anybody in here's from St. Louis, I wonder what you think about me representing the Cubs on here. World Series champions, finally. But world champions. Yeah, full of it. Yeah. What's up, Team Wiz? Alton, that's cool as hell, man. That's cool. I wonder if you see me somewhere and you're not a creep, say hi. Be like, what? Because that'd be cool, man. All about them Cardinals, man. It's all about them Cubs, baby. You know that. But Texas, yeah. No, I'm a baseball fan though, man. I'm cool with, you know, all teams. You know, that's my favorite sport. You know, it's my guilty pleasure. I love to watch baseball. It's it's a falling sport in popularity, I guess. I was reading about the TV ratings for baseball, and they're gone way down. It made me feel old. It said most of the audience is like 50 years and up these days. But anyways, yeah, cool, man. Go Cubs. I got it. That'll work. This hat's pretty cool. It's got stuff printed on the bill. think the damn hat's a counterfeit though, probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably too long for their attention span, you're right. But man, it isn't for me, but you're right. You come down to the, you know, 9th inning. That's cool. Nice Atlanta Braves. I'll tell you what one of the coolest baseball moments I ever saw was, and then I'll stop boring people with baseball talk. When I was a kid, my grandfather lives north. Thanks, Shirlene. He lives north, and he took me to Minneapolis to watch a Twins game in the old dome they were in. And they had some good players at the time. Kirby Puckett. Yeah, the A's, damn near like the Cubs, huh? But anyways, they had Kirby Puckett and Chuck Knobloch. Those were a couple of the big players on the Twins. But they were playing the Mariners, right? And the Mariners had Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. both playing at the same time. And when I went to the game that day, Ken Griffey and Jr., both of them were playing on the field, and Ken Griffey Jr. hit a home run. So that was cool. What'd your mom make you change? But that was cool seeing a father and son on the field and one of them hit a home run. That was pretty cool stuff. Also, you know, I went to a Cardinals game when Albert Pujols hit 4 home runs in 4 consecutive at-bats and tied a record. That was like in his prime. And at that point with Albert Pujols, if anybody's that big of a baseball fan, you'd know they could throw the ball next to his head and he'd hit a home run. You know, I don't know what happened to him. He's still good, but, you know, he was like bionic for a few years. So, anyways, hell yeah, there was more home runs than that in that game too, but he hit 4 in a row. It was like, singing in the same choir without the balls. Man. Now, Albert Pujols, he only catches balls in his mouth now. The only reason I say that, man, is because he sold out. That dude was, he could have been like a St. Louis legend and had statues built of him. Cardinals offered him like $100 and something million contract, and he went to the Angels for like an extra 10 or 20 million. And he's got a handicapped son, and people were like, well, maybe he needed that extra money to take care of his son. I'm like, what? 100 and something million wasn't enough to like take care of and leave money to your handicapped son? Yeah, he could have been like a city legend, but he blew that. You know what I mean? I mean, there's players in the past, that's not as much anymore, you know. The Yankees have, like, you know, New York legends, but that's because they can afford to keep them there no matter what if they want to keep them. But, I mean, the Cardinals made a smart move. Damn, I'm not trying to turn this into a sports channel, but you got me on baseball. I'm sorry. So, anyways, I'll be exploring some new shit soon. The contest. I want to give away a couple of those shirts. Next adventure, Julia Banks, it depends on how well this video that's up right now does and what kind of revenue I can get. The more possible revenue, which, I mean, it's really not a lot, but the more revenue I can get off ads. By the way, guys, if you let them ads play and click on them, I mean, it adds up to a few extra pennies for me, but it all adds up. But anyways, depends on the budget. I mean, we'll be scoping out shit in St. Louis because a lot of the shit on my channel you guys have loved has just come from St. Louis. We've got spots in St. Louis we're still going to hit. I mean, big stuff, too. I mean, big, crazy, historic, interesting stuff. But we do want to go on a road trip and show other cities. I still got a lot of stuff from Gary, Indiana, which is like a half hour from Chicago. It's like the country's biggest ghost town that's still got people in it. But it went from a town of 300,000 down to a population of like, 800,000. Yeah, hon, I mean, we'll go somewhere on a trip and I'll put up places for y'all to vote on. But wherever I go, like, the one thing about it is it's got to have a lot of stuff to make videos of. You know, and the farther away it is and the more money it costs to get there, the more videos I have to be able to make. You know what I mean? So, like, I give an example. I could possibly drive an hour away or 2 hours away, for one real cool place that's nearby and hope to find something else, you know, around it and stop at anything cool or interesting on the way. But if I travel like 7, 8, 9 hours or whatever, I either got to have a bunch of stuff lined up there or on the way, you know, that way I don't spend all that revenue to get somewhere to make one video. So that's kind of how that works. So I'm looking for kind of like hot spots and a bunch of stuff. Also, you know, I'm hoping to put this in my budget in the future, but I can actually, there's a way to actually stream sideways instead of doing that to you guys. Like that other live stream was cool the other day, but unfortunately it was in portrait mode. And let's see. I'm looking to, thanks, I appreciate it, Julia. At some point, if it fits into the budget, I want to get a stabilizer for this phone. And what I'm going to do is, I may not be able to read all your comments. Sorry, I'm sweating like crazy out here. Yeah, man, if I can find another abandoned funeral home, you know, I mean, I hope to find one. So, I'm sure we'll find one, though. We're looking. I want to do an abandoned bowling alley, too. I'm looking for one of those. But, you know, really anything different, cool, full of stuff, you know, whatever. So, but I want to get a stabilizer for this phone so that I can mount it on my head. They make ones where you can get a clip to make them wearable, and I could either put it on my chest or put it on my head, because what I'd like to do is wherever I have good reception or decent service, where at least you guys can catch some cool stuff, I want to start, you know, when I get a stabilizer, because I also need something to hold my phones, because I'm usually operating my light and camera and holding stuff. But hell yeah, 107. So I want to man, I keep losing my train of thought. Can't remember shit. I want to put that a mountable stabilizer so the video won't be all shaky and you can see. And cool bowling alley, cemetery. Yeah, I go to some more cemeteries. I'll do that soon. You know, I want to wear that phone so I can live stream you guys and give you nice smooth video with light while I'm filming for the channel. And then you guys can see, you know, get a preview and, you know, talk amongst yourselves while I'm exploring and see what's going on. And, you know, then I'll put out a produced version, you know, that's got more detail and stuff. So, you know. But hey, I gotta go deal with the kids now. You know, it's getting late. I gotta take my kid to I'm off tomorrow. My wife's in the hospital, and then going back to work in the heat on Friday. But tomorrow morning I gotta take my daughter to an art class. So remember, guys, go to that last video that's got like 30,000 views, the newer one. Read what you got to do to enter the contest and email me. But it's basically share, comment, like, and email me. All the details are on there. And if you email me the details, I'm going to draw at least 2 winners right now, because I got 1,000 likes. So every 1,000 likes I get, I'm going to give away a t-shirt. You get to pick the design, the size, and the color. You know, or you can get a coffee mug, you know, or a bag, you know. So check that out for me, guys. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to come up with some more designs, maybe some that are better. But I wanted to put something up and make a contest, and that was a way for me to do it. And anyways, like I say, you can pick color, shirt, size, women's and men's style t-shirts, or coffee mugs, or bags, and I'll be giving something away. So go check that out. And like I said, what'll happen is when I draw the winner, I'm going to order it and mail it to your address. That way I can just pay for it and it can come straight to you, so I don't have to ship it twice. Yeah, thanks for the prayers for my wife, guys. I appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for watching. For real, this sounds cheesy as hell, but I can't believe how blessed or grateful I am that there's even 20-something people that, you know, probably 30-something that popped up to to watch my video. That does. Thank you, Charlene. Yeah, that encourages the hell out of me to keep going, you know. And as you can probably see by my surroundings, I'm not some, you know, some rich kid. I'm a working stiff out there in the heat, so you know, I'm trying to do the best I can with the budget I got to entertain you guys. So, but I try to keep it real for you. So thanks a lot, guys. Love y'all. Bye.